You've probably heard the term UGC everywhere lately. If you've heard any of these statements, you know what I'm talking about. Use UGC for extra income. Get started with UGC so you can get paid by your favorite brands. UGC is content creation without having to show your face. Let's take it back to the basics though and remove all those buzzwords. What exactly is UGC and how can you use it to your advantage whether you're a brand or a content creator? Hey Metrocoolers, I'm Alex, and today we're diving into the world of user-generated content. Yes, that's what UGC stands for, and it actually has a few different meanings. Let me break it down for you. UGC, otherwise known as user-generated content, originally began as organic content that was created by users to share on social platforms, typically for free. For example, let's say someone posted their dinner to their Instagram account, and let's say that the restaurant decided to repost that photo from their Instagram to their own Instagram account. That would be technically user-generated content. Content that was shared organically that was reposted by a brand. If you remember, we did touch on this traditional type of UGC in a previous video. We're gonna link it up here so that you can watch it. However, now that social media has evolved, UGC has also evolved, which is what we're going to focus on in this video. Now, UGC can also be paid content that brands can share on their social platforms. The way it works is now brands can contract creators to create a certain amount of content. Then that content is delivered to the brand from the creators, and then the brand is able to post that content to their social platforms as they please. It's a similar concept, but a little bit different because usually there is some sort of payment or exchange involved this go around. Let's do a little example. Let's say a brand reaches out to a creator to share 3 reels with them. So the creator would go back, look at some of the key points that the brand wants to hit, and create those 3 reels to them, deliver it to them. The brand would then look over the content, see if there is any revisions that need to be made, and then they would take that content and share it across their social platforms, let's say for over the next month, and then the creator gets whatever sort of payment they negotiated. There are usually other factors that are negotiated in, but that's basically the main idea. What used to be a very simple way for brands to get content organically has now turned into a lucrative business for creators of all sizes. Crazy, right? We're gonna go over this new concept step by step so that you can break it down, decide if you want to start becoming a UGC creator in this realm of the UGC market, or if you want to be a business or brand that contracts these UGC creators. Now that you know the main focus of the video, let's take it back a few steps and talk about what exactly is UGC content. And the answer is UGC content can honestly be just about anything. The most popular types, however, are promoting, reviewing, or providing some sort of testimonial for a product or service. Now let's talk about how UGC can be beneficial to your brand or to your business. The great thing about UGC is that it's a win-win on both sides. It can be very beneficial for both the creators and the brands or businesses. For brands, the content often feels more organic and relatable, which is always a plus. Not to mention, it can bring in different audiences, it can help supplement brand-created content, and it's more than often a much more cost-effective way of marketing. For creators, it's a way for them to be noticed by brands. If they are already posting that type of content to their profiles and tagging, it's an easy way for brands to notice them and for a potential partnership to be formed. It's also a great idea though for those creators who don't necessarily want to post to their own accounts but love to create content. Whatever route you take using UGC though, it's important to remember that it should always be a two-way street, allowing both the brand and the creator to stay engaged, cultivate relationships, and raise awareness. Okay, now that you're a pro on the different types of UGC content, how are you going to get started? We wouldn't be Metrocoolers if we didn't suggest a strategy on both the business and the creator side. Step 1 is going to be to choose your UGC platform. What platform would UGC content perform best on for you? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? Maybe even Pinterest? Take a look at your top posts, which you can do in Metrocool in the summary page of your analytics, and establish if you can either either create similar content or ask for similar content to be created. Remember to also think about content types. This is very important. If high quality images are what you are good at creating, then maybe you're better suited for Instagram. Whereas if you excel at review style videos, then maybe TikTok is the platform you're best suited for. Regardless of what platform you choose, there are endless opportunities for UGC. You just really have to narrow down where you want to start. If you're a brand, you know your audience best and what they already gravitate towards. And if you're a creator, you know what type of content you excel at creating. Use both of those knowledges to your advantage. Moving on to step 2, let's define our objectives. What do you hope to gain out of this UGC collaboration? For brands, is it more for brand awareness or more for conversions? For creators, is it to build more relationships or improve your portfolio? Define that expected outcome, and not only is this going to help you shape the goal of your campaign, but it will also more than likely give you a better outcome. This will help you better understand where you want to go with UGC. Now let's go into step 3, which is optimize and engage. Whether you were the creator who created the content or the brand who posted it, make sure to give the UGC content a chance to shine. Engage and see how it is received. Which leads us to the last step and is probably one of the most important. Analyze and replicate is step 4. Once the UGC content is up, it's important to track the performance and refer back to your objectives. Did the UGC post increase your brand awareness? Is the brand happy with the collaboration if you were the creator who made the content? Did you make sales as the brand? Like we said before, UGC is a two-way street and communication is key. Refer back to your measurable analytics and analyze in depth the performance. If you're on the creator side, you can always reach back out to the brand and ask for those campaign insights. This is your opportunity to identify what worked and what didn't and how you can improve in the future. As always, with social, you have to be willing to adapt and learn. And this goes for both brands and creators. As with any partnership, it's important to note that things may not always work out the first time or have the outcome expected. With the analytics in hand, you can improve your strategy and continue to grow. Now, let's look at 3 examples of UGC content from some top brands that you've more than likely seen. First up, we have Curology. They are a skincare brand and they often utilize UGC videos to highlight their products. What's great about these types of videos specifically is that creators don't necessarily have to show their face, making it a very accessible brand for all types of creators to work with and create UGC content for. HelloFresh, on the other hand, enjoys storytelling UGC content. You will see in their content that a lot of creators will showcase their experience cooking one of their meals. And lastly, we'll talk about Glossier. Glossier is a makeup brand, and they are actually a makeup brand that is known for hiring UGC creators to create unique takes to showcase their line of makeup products. With these 3 examples of different types of UGC content, you can see that none of it is the exact same. They all have different purposes, but they are still getting the main goal across, which is to showcase or promote a specific product. They all bring value to the brands in different ways. If you've made it this far into the video, UGC is 100% worth a try, and all of us here at Team Metropole recommend that you try it out whether you are a business brand or a content creator. And now that you know about this side of the UGC world, it's time to try it out for yourself. Make sure to let us know in the comments if you've tried this type of UGC before or if you have any more questions. We'll also make sure to leave some resources down below in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe for more marketing and social media tips, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Metropoolers.